Hey guys, Jacob here. Hope you're all having a great Easter break, Easter time, Easter holiday. I don't know if you have that where you are. Um, I'm in Denmark. Today's Thursday, and Thursday is always a holiday here in Denmark, a national holiday. So I had the day off. The weather was lovely. Um, it's a bit cold. There's a bit of a cold wind here at the moment, but it's beautifully sunny and will be throughout this whole Easter break here. I'm not back at work until Tuesday, which is awesome. Um, had a great day today. Celebrated the 15th anniversary of getting um, together with my wife. It's not a 15-year wedding anniversary, but it's 15 years since we first got together. So we've been celebrating that today. My team, football, and if you're in the States, football means soccer. FC Copenhagen, who are number one in the league, by the way, just beat the team that is number two in the league, and we're 8 points ahead now with 6 more matches to go. So it's looking good for another championship trophy. Yeah, everything is going well. And then it suddenly dawned on me that I showed my record store day purchases. Oh, almost showed what I'm going to show. I showed my record store day purchases in the video the other day, and actually I remembered that I forgot to show one purchase. And the reason why I forgot to show one of the purchases is that it's not a record. It is an envelope and something inside the envelope. So this is not something that you can put on your turntable or in your CD player or whatever, but it has to do with music still. So one of my favorite bands from the 90s are the British band Stereolab. A band that exceeded in doing an alternative pop music, very much inspired by the famous krautrock bands such as Can and Neu, and this whole German scene from the 70s, with a lot of drony guitars, a lot of mellotrons, and a lot of farfisas, and a lot of instruments really connected with this whole krautrock genre, with a lot of distortion on the guitars, and then the singer, who's French, Laetitia Sédier, sings with this really beautiful, not classically trained, but really beautiful voice, and often sings in French. So besides this like loud distortion, kraut rock feel, there is this French delicate vibe around the music. Did I just do that? Sorry. A French delicate vibe to the music, which is just excellent. Now, Stereolab started in the, I think, late 80s, but they released their first stuff in the beginning of the 90s, and released albums throughout the 90s and in the mid 2000s, and then they said no more. So what they've done recently, actually back in the day, I bought most of their albums on CD. So this is, I'm not going to show you all of this, but this is my Stereolab CD collection. One of them is playing at the moment in the background, yeah, that's what I have on CD from Stereolab. And then recently they've been doing reissues of their albums on vinyl, which is awesome because originals by Stereolab are freaking expensive. So I picked up this first one here, Space H Bachelor Pad Music, which is like an EP. I picked up their debut, Ping, and then 3, where's the last one? Oh, sorry, there it is. And then 3 compilations called Switched On and Switched On 2, Refried Ectoplasm, and Switched On 3, Aluminum Tunes. And then I also have their, this is getting messy, their 97 album Dots and Loops, which is arguably my favorite of theirs. I have those 6 on vinyl, and they're doing more reissues. They're releasing 2 more albums in, I think maybe April, or is it May? I think they are releasing the album that is playing in the background, Transient Random Noise, Bursts with Announcements. Yeah, they have really long album titles. And then they're also doing Moss Audiac Quintet. So why am I telling all of this? Well, Stereolab have gotten back together and they are touring. And I had hoped that they would be booked to one of the Danish festivals, in particular the Roskilde Festival, which is the biggest one, which I visited, I think 8 of the past 9 years, every single year, and sadly that did not happen. And then my favorite record store, Beat, once again came to my rescue, because they have started as like a collaboration with a concert venue that is placed very close to the store, and they are arranging concerts together. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will on August 7th be seeing Stereolab live, and that is simply amazing. There was no way that I would miss this concert here, seeing as they are not going to any of the festivals. As soon as this concert was announced, I knew that I had to buy a ticket, and then you could buy physical tickets. Well, this is not really a ticket. This is something, you know, to save. This is something to keep. This is a memory. This is not an actual ticket. The actual ticket is in this envelope here. Concert tickets today in Denmark you would normally buy online, and then you print it out on your printer and bring that to the show. And back in the day, you know, we had, you know, you bought a ticket and then it was sent to you by post, and you had the actual concert ticket. That never ever happens anymore. So Beat wanted to sort of revive that old tradition and do physical concert tickets, although this is not valid as a ticket, but it's still something physical, a nice memory to have of the show that you are going to or that you went to. So I am just thrilled beyond imagination that I will be experiencing Stereolab. I never thought that would happen. And it is just amazing. A big thank you to Beat and to Vega, the concert venue where they're playing, and to everyone involved in getting them to Denmark, to Copenhagen. Yeah, it's a dream come true for me to experience one of the favorite bands of the 90s. I never thought that would happen. So I will be listening even more to my Stereolab vinyl. And I will be buying those 2 new reissues coming out in a short while, and I can't wait. So August 7th in Copenhagen, Stereolab are playing at Vega, the big hall at the Vega concert venue, and I'm going, and I can't believe it. That's basically all I wanted to do or say in this video, and we're only 9 minutes in, and this may be the shortest video I've ever done. I don't think I've ever done a video under 10 minutes. Yeah, that's good. How do you like my shirt, by the way? Hard Rock Cafe in Crete. Yeah. Fun fact, there is no Hard Rock Cafe in Crete. My wife bought me this when she was there on holiday. The place doesn't exist. Who cares? Still a cool shirt. Guys, take care. Till next time. See ya.